morning. I swear a lot.
Hello friends, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, the original trilogy, presumably the first 3 games. So for those of you who are familiar with Limbus Company, this is the identity, the mirror world of me who went on to become a practitioner of law. A good one? Probably not, but a practitioner of law nonetheless. I don't have much to say about this going into it, and I don't think it'd be particularly interesting if I did. Let's just get started. I just want to go in, play this game, or this game. Isn't say 2? That makes it really confusing. Well, that's just 1, that's 2, that's 3. Okay, we start with 1, yes. The first turnabout. That guy's got problems, so I don't know if I like him. I don't know if I like his face. That bothers me a little bit. She's upside down. He's like, ugh! Play the first turnabout. Yes, please. Let's do it. I got an achievement. Wow, that was easy. Gasp, gasp. Oh dear. Oh, I dare say. Oh no! Someone spilled a ketchup under her head. Damn it, why me? Why is it skipping text? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Yes. That guy. I'll make it look like he did it. Good. The third eye in the middle of my head will surely see where he's gone. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. At least he doesn't skip the text all the fucking time. I like to chat bollocks, and I can't do that if they're skipping text. Boy, am I nervous. Oh god, I'm a lawyer. Oh no. Hang on, we have options here. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. It looks like a cake. Good stuff. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 31st of the 7th. I forgot they would do this in American date times, which are stupid. Between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Also probably blunt trauma itself, damaging the brain. Dunno, not a doctor, I'm a lawyer in this world. Oh shit, oh we've got a lot to look through. Mia Fey, age 27, chief attorney at Fey & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney, better than us in every way. Larry Butz. sorry. I'm a professional. Larry Butz, age 23, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. He was always the part of the joke. Cindy Stone, age 22, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. So how does Creepenheimer come into play? But yeah, I'm nervous. Oh, jeez. Right. You are nervous. That's correct. Hello, ma'am. Oh, hi, Chief. I definitely am good at my job, don't worry. Ooh, am I glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. You remembered to get dressed this morning, and you remembered how to do your tie-up. Amazing. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. What can I say? That's me, baby. I don't get out of bed for less than a double homicide. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I haven't even finished law school yet, and I'm already representing him in defense of, you know, his murder that he didn't do. It'll be fine. I can do it. A favor? That sounds a little corrupt. You shouldn't be doing people favors. You're a lawyer. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Because that completely changes everything and kind of means you probably shouldn't be in the law room. Yep. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. This is the most corrupt shit ever. Would we be allowed to represent him if we owe him? Surely not. Surely you're not allowed. Surely they would have to get a more impassive, lawyer. Although, I don't know, a lawyer... Would it work that way? I mean, if the judge knew him, yeah, that'd be a bit fucked, but his defendant lawyer? Surely that's fine. I don't know. This is the universe in which I became a practitioner of law, but I didn't actually, you know, study. Why would I? You just shout at people in the courtroom until they listen to you. Well, that's news to me. Why don't you tell me these things? I'm your boss. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! Dio! My life, everything, it's all over. Has she been blinking? Oh, she does blink periodically. Oh, that's a fun detail. It was a double blink. Nice. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! He's a very stoic individual. I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Did you know my parents called me Butz? Hey there, Larry. It's fine, buddy. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Don't sweat it. It's cool. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. It's alright, man. It's fine. It's fine. What's wrong, Larry? I thought you didn't do it. That's why I'm here, to help them know that you didn't do it. That's like my job. If you did do it, that makes it really awkward. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? You think Phoenix would be a little more compassionate here? The newspapers say it was you. I feel like you should know this. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment, you know, like that way we saw with that guy who was a massive creepo. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butz. My best friend since grade school. Dude just cannot stop sweating. Bro, you're gonna fucking dehydrate if you keep that up. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Excuse me? Are we really playing it that straight? Alright. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. And crying a lot. Evidently. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault, he just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 2. Are we still doing Butz jokes here? The first case in your lawyer game. And it's all just poop jokes. Sure, alright, fine, why not? Yeah, alright, okay, yeah. No, surely I'm not above such things. Blah, 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 blah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. Is that his name? Really? Wow, okay. Yes, the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. It's me, Mr. Payne. That's too cool a name for your face, sir. I don't know how to tell you this. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What am I doing here? Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? I don't think this is the thing we do in court, but I'm in charge. Yes, Your Honor, I'm a little nervous, which I'm sure is a statement that will reassure my clients to no end. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. You know, Butzman. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves, and I hope he can control his gas. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. A tutorial, if you will. Yeah, okay, I hate them, but sure. Hands shaking, eyesight fading, knees weak, arms are heavy. Vomit on Sue already. Mum spaghetti. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's me, Your Honor. I'm the one. It's the Butz. It's the Butz. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. God, you have a low opinion of me, don't you? That's correct. Good. Very good. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting you to get that one. Okay, cool. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. Good thing I actually read the report before I came here. It's... Wait. Oh, God. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Buddy, I got you, don't worry. It's Cindy, it's Cindy Stone. I almost said Mia Fey in my head, which would have been awkward, but no, it's Cindy Stone, my dude, don't worry. We got it, it's fine. So I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you fucking serious? Look at her face, she's like, you can't be fucking serious. You forgot the victim's name? You don't even know the victim's name? No, I do. I checked the files. You guys saw me do it. I did. Oh, the victim. Yeah, yeah, of course. I know the victim's name. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? That'd be crazy. Please don't look at me like that. Oh no. I just forgot. Temporarily, of course. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look. The victim's name is listed in the court record. That thing you checked, remember? Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Literally representing my company right now. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? I've been stood here the whole time, by the way. Cindy Stone. Victim's name is Cindy Stone. That's correct. Oh, wow. He got there eventually. Wow. Oh. Went up on the curb a couple times, but he got across the line. Wow. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... walking on the wrong side of the street. No, she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt... Once? With a blunt object? Okay, sure. I guess one good hit to the right part of the head would do someone in, wouldn't it? That's why you should avoid getting into fights if you can. One wrong punch and you're in jail. Shit's fucked, dude. Correct, huh? Even added a little insightful advice at the end there. Very nice, I liked it, yes. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You've established that you have the reading comprehension of a 5-year-old. That's good. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. I like this already, it's quite charming. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. I loved you in Max Payne 1 and 2, by the way. Yes, Your Honor. That was definitely me. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you care to explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker, and since Thinker rhymes with stinker, the murderer is obviously Mr. Butz. Prosecution rests. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
Yeah, I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added... he didn't say that. The statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. I would assume so, yeah. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Yeah, I should check it immediately, shouldn't I? Yeah, it is the same, but it's good to know. The prosecutor for this case lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Winston Payne. I think school went well for him, but the rest of his life was a fucking drag. Just putting it out there. Thank you, Mia. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court, and you don't get that many shots either, so be careful. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. I love witnesses.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butz, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. He says nothing but unfortunate things. He's just like Harry. I just saw that twitch. I looked down and looked up in time to see his eye twitch. Oh, I'm sorry. That really caught me. That was funny. I mean, to be fair, he's being framed, presumably, for the murder of his girlfriend. He's probably a bit upset and slightly unstable.
Ahem. I didn't need to clear my throat, I just wanted to announce my decision to start speaking. Mr. Butz, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you, you fucking loser? Hey, watch it, buddy!
Look at this guy. I love him. I love Butz immediately.
We were great together, we were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die? Of course they died, Phoenix. They lived hundreds or thousands of years ago. But Romeo and Juliet is a poor example, I'll grant you. Although they didn't kill each other, so it's not that bad. Let him cook, bruh, it's fine. I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you, anyway? You got a problem with that? Mr. Butz, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped.
So she dumped Butz. Okay.
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
He looks like the type of guy who'd go,
Yeah. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Ooh, nice place. Not bad. Maybe she saw the Olympics. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Or 30th of the 7th, yeah. Okay.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder, and then was murdered. Suspicious.
Dude, no way. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model which did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who give her money and gifts, like me. She took their money and used it to support their lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was.
Alright, we're not here to make, judgment calls, alright? Economy's tough. She can date who she wants. Cast not ill judgment upon the dead, Mr. Payne.
Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions, like he already has been. Should I? I mean, I really wanna. Fuck it. Might be better not to get involved in this one.
Well, Mr. Butz?
Dude, no way! I cheated, she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oof.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motives are clear to everyone. Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Oh, I did do that.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. This isn't suspicious at all. Shit. Whatever. You'll never get me, pigs. Oh, he went. Oh. What do I do? I mean, he's got to answer honestly, doesn't he? We're in a court of law. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. I mean, I think it's worse now that he tried to pretend that he may or may not have been there and then went, yeah, I went. And I thought, if you hadn't done anything, you'd have no reason to say that you didn't go. Or that you did go. Sir.
Order? Well, Mr. Butz.
Dude, chill. I'm literally all over the place. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her, Just chill. I literally took, like, a fucking compressed capsule of marijuana in between the last session and this one, and now I'm chill. Jesus Christ.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying!
I was not expecting that voice from him, I gotta be honest. Didn't realize I nailed it. Lying? In a court of law? Never.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butz is lying.
Oh, well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body definitely didn't kill her. Nope, no way. Missed just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Do we have any evidence to back him up at this point? I assume we don't. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. My voice changes a little bit sometimes. I have something in my throat.
This is bad. It's very bad. This is actually just going really downhill straight away.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowit to the stand.
Oh, God, I want to punch him already. He's got a very punchable face.
Mr. Sowit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sowit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, witness's account. Oh, fuck. We're investigating some crimes. I was going door-to-door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment after I beat a woman to death with a statue. No, not that bit. Cut the record, hang on. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. That's going to be an important detail, because we'll find something off his inside and then be like, how can you say you didn't go inside when you did? And he'll be like, oh! In that order of events. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I bet it was. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. These are all important details. Should I write them down? It's too late now. The man who ran was, without doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, what was in the phone in the victim's apartment, were he? You kids and your iPhones can't even stop you from being murdered.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I've been operating under this assumption the whole time.
And yes, Your Honor. I'm also an electrician. However, some cordless phones do not function normally, because sure. The phone that Mr. Sowit used was one of those.
I thought he used phone in the public park. Public phone in the park. Is that not what he used?
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Blackout record added to the court record. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. These things will all come together, I'm sure. Now, Mr. Wright, you haven't said much yet. I might be about to change. Yep, that's me. Yes, Your Honor, hello. You may begin your cross-examination. I love cross-examinations. Cross-examination, Your Honor? There's no cross here. Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. Big moment. You got a lot to do. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? In court? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Oh! How do I prove that he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Like, really just get it in there. Get the ink from the paper smeared on his face. It'll go in his eyes, he won't like it. And then's your chance to strike. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Do I just do that now? Evidently, you're wrong because I have an attorney's badge, so fuck you. Okay. What, like now? Oh, okay, in a minute. Witnesses count. Cross-examination. Is this like a cross counter? I was going door-to-door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Objection! Can I back out if I do that? Let me just see what I've got. I'm just looking, alright? I'm just looking. Okay, well, there's nothing to say that he wasn't selling subscriptions. Not that we can see. Okay, please continue, Mr. Sweat. I thought he must have been in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Let me fucking just look a million times, eh? You would presumably be in a hurry, yes. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Okay. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I mean, we can confirm that she is dead, yes. Okay, alright, nothing to jump on yet. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside, which we know is not true from the intro, but we don't know is true based on the evidence we have. I'm gonna keep looking, though. Alas, we have no evidence to suggest that he did or did not go inside. Okay. To press? Is pressing just asking questions? Let's find out. Hold it! So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Not a thing? Not even a Scooby? Yes. I mean, no. Nothing. Wow. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Wait a minute. The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Ooh. I can explain that, I can. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and you tried using that to call. Do we have a picture? I wish we had a picture so we could be like, maybe it's not actually near the door or something. Okay, well, I can't do anything with that. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Excuse me. Hi, it's my turn, not your turn. Shut up. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Wait a minute! Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, even though I'm a very rich newspaper salesman. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Right. What time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. It was 1 p.m., was it? Aha! But the time of death was between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. What's up with that? Objection! Fucking get him! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. And let me tell you why. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? You can't just treadmill that shit away. It's not a thigh gap. Explain yourself. Boy, I sure am wriggly today.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Or did they? After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Look how confident he was. He stood up straight and everything. Mr. Sweat, you're a right little fucker, aren't you? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Oh, gee, that's a really good question. Have I told you how handsome you look today? Yes, thank you, I know. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. Now knock him out. Leap the bar and deck him. Do it quick. Good shit. All right, we're off to a start. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. It's just like Papers, Please. Except people have already died instead of possibly dying if you refuse them entry. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yeah. Wait, I remember now. Don't worry, I got my story together. I just took a 2-hour recess. Would you care to give your testimony again? Properly this time?
Witness testimony, the time of discovery. Testimony. Getting a little testy.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. Did you? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. That's not... I mean, if it was the news, sure, but it could have just been a TV show. I suppose it's probably coming from the television, but it can't because there was no power. Can I present this? Can I present this? Keep that in mind. There was nothing coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or a taped program on a TV with no electricity. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Now, let me get him. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Rice, you may cross-examine the witness. Oh, I fucking will. I've already got it. Please don't tell me. I've literally figured it out on my own. Mia, please let me have this one. Come on, I'll feel so smart if you let me have it. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. I've got him nailed to the wall. Don't worry. Already got it. The time of discovery. You dumb bitch. You see, when I found body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Bam! What do you call this then?
Objection!
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. What say you to that, fucko? Look at this, and this record proves it. Oh, fuck. Shit. I hoped you wouldn't remember that one. Bam. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Because there were none. Unless there were. And you just lied about something else. Yes, the defense has a point. Everything you've said is fucking bullshit. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sewit? Today? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite! It could only be the work of ghosts. Wait, I remember now! Oh, do you? Mr. Sewit, looked like you just had a fit, and that rhymes. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. This is my impatient face. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Your credit score will suffer as a result. That, and you seem rather distraught. Jesus, man, you're sweating so much. And you keep having fits. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sewit. Fucking get it right this time. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Oh, I've got him right to the wall. Absolutely nailed to the wall. Testimony. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Was there? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't fucking seen it. I haven't seen it. So you're saying there was a table clock in the apartment that was 3 hours off? Yeah, the murder Aw, you dumb bitch. The murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Do I even need to cross-examine that? Of course, this is technically a tutorial. So, you know, it's gonna feed you really obvious ones, but the judge, I feel like he already knows. He's like, you saw a clock. Yes, I guess that would explain it if you were a fucking moron. Do you think I'm a fucking moron, Mr. Sewitt? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Right, I've served him up to you on a silver platter. Get him. Gladly. This is gonna be a slam dunk. Hearing the time, cross-examination. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Not yet. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Oh, what a shame. Behold! Objection! Oh, I've got you. Now wait just a moment there. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Do explain to me where the timepiece is on this statue. Point to it, if you will. Oh, you with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Bringing facts and logic into this courtroom. Just answer the question, fuckwit. That's your new name now, Mr. Fuckwit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. See, look, it's got all those dials and stuff. Your Honor, if I may, I'm also beginning to sweat. Who turned up the heating? Yes, Mr. Payne. I hope you've got something good. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. Is it? Are you sure? The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Well, then he wouldn't have seen the time, would he? As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. That is the largest shipment of bullshit I've ever received in my entire life, but okay. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Fucking hell. They don't pay me enough for this. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Are you sure? Do you have any problems with his testimony now? May I look at something? I actually do, because he said he saw the time, but he just stated that says it out loud. So, yeah, I do actually have a problem with it. Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Because you have to tilt it. Ah! Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Boom! Clearly a contradiction. Yes, indeed. Oh, I thought he was going to give you the slip there, right? Oh, very good. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I just did. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Can we? Hang on. Hold up, Phoenix. Do we have that evidence? I'm not sure. You struck her with the clock, and shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Fuckwit. Oh. Jeez, this is a little more charged than court proceedings usually are. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. This is quite entertaining. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sewitt. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. I thought this was a courtroom, not a TV show. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. He's fucking ugly. Wouldn't the witness care to elaborate? It's looking very bad for you, sir. Jesus. Did you strike the victim with the clock? You're required to tell the truth, you know.
That day I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw.
He had a toupee.
I hate you. Now my voice is this. And I was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say. I'm sorry, I don't trust bold people who aren't me.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully.
Your Honor, no, not really. I'm gonna actually have a look real quick.
I don't think I do, so this is gonna be troubling. The sound Mr. Sweat heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh, you've got a life bar up here, I see. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. This gave me the jeebies, oh dear.
Well, he is the thinker, after all. We have arrived.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Are you an ace attorney or an ace detective? I can't tell.
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25, which means it's 3 hours slow, which would mean that he would think it was 1 when it actually happened to 4. Oh yeah. Ah! My liver! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sweat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sweat, you look positively inhuman by this point. Try to talk your way out of this one. Oh, jeez. You forgot one thing, right? That I'm a transformer.
Oh, what's he talking about now? What did I forget? Oh dear.
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder?
Because you thought it was 1 p.m. Can I just say that? Is that a thing I can say? Not right now, it ain't.
If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
I didn't know you were a lawyer, Sweat.
Oh, shit! He's gonna wriggle. He's gonna wriggle out of this. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack for critical evidence to support your claim.
But maybe not, though.
Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict a witness, which is a shame. Would have been pretty hype. Unfortunately, well, I think it's still...
it doesn't actually prove the Butz didn't do it, so...
This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sweat.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
What about your lawyer?
Almost had him. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. We did pretty good, though. Not so fast, Mr. Sweat. I am also a lawyer, dickhead. Chief! Thank God, bail me out. Go for it. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I threw the clock at him and he's still here. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder.
Nobody can prove that without time powers, and Dante isn't here. Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Why was the clock 3 hours slow? Why was the clock 3 hours slow? I don't fucking know. Is France 3 hours different to America? I guess it probably is. But did she take the table clock with her to Paris? We wouldn't even have evidence to suggest that. It has nothing to do with the power because it has batteries. Battery! I assume it's something to do with Paris. Phoenix, mate, you're gonna have to figure this one out because I don't know shit. Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. That's a weird thing to say. Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Technically, but it's a stretch. Maybe she was given the clock as a gift when she was in Paris and then came back and it was 3 hours slow. But I don't really... Nothing here really confirms that, does it? Yes. Probably. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Beat them to death with the evidence. This is the only way we'll win this case. Well, Mr. Wright, what have you got? Show it to me. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. I'm a professional detective. I mean, lawyer. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. It's this. I'm just gonna have a look around to make sure. Just making sure, you know. Yes. It's the passport. Take that! Yeah, have this. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Fucker. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Shitwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Mr. Did It. Oh, Phoenix is better at this than me. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. Yeah, that got him. He's gonna have a fucking heart. The defendant's fucking died. Order, I say. I've never seen a witness die in court. Just not gonna address that one. Well, shit. This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, is she alive? He was arrested, has been taken away, Your Honor. Unfortunately, he's alive. Very well. Oh, Mr. Wright, what the fuck? Yes, Your Honor, yes, indeed. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And with such a lack of evidence. And find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. I shat myself repeatedly. At this point, it is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz. Sorry. Not guilty. Good job, Butz. Well done, Butz. I didn't realize there was confetti during court. And with that, this court is adjourned. Fuck off, all of you. Goodbye. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. And she was like, what the fuck, dude?
While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swift grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find
and struck her dead, unfortunately. Which, you know, if she'd, like, called the police, he probably would have just got in trouble for, you know, breaking and entering. But now he's going to prison for murder, so that wasn't very smart of him, was it? August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Ooh, I still can't believe we won. I absolutely winged that. Good job in there. I didn't even think you'd do that. Nice, good job, well done. Congratulations. That's every single case you're gonna do from now on. Thanks, Chief. Owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. I did pretty well. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Well, his girlfriend's dead. Or the girl he wanted to be his girlfriend's dead, so I can't imagine he's that pleased. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. You got off scot-free. Which is probably not the right phrasing because you didn't do it, but you know. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was, Nah, never mind. I think the salient point here is, Larry, she wasn't your girlfriend. She dumped you. It's over. Move on. Congratulations, Harry. Who's Harry? Harry? Oh, that's not my name. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butz, innocent. Who's the shit lawyer now? Jesus. Thanks. I really owe you one. My name's Larry. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my tree, everything. Do you want a clock statue? Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Hello, I saved you, buddy. Oh, hey. Oh my god, I was joking. I was joking. Here, take this thing I don't own. It's the murder weapon. It's a present. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... actually, I made this clock for her. Oh, that's actually really nice. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? That's actually quite impressive. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. My voice changes with my facial expression. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. That's such an awkward thing to say. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I have no idea. My badge. Look, Larry, it's my badge. What the fuck here suggests that she thought at all of him? Is it not just the fact that she had the statue? There's literally nothing else it could be. Take that! Take that! Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Why am I sweating again? Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. I guess. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yeah, a little bit, actually. It's kind of important, absolutely. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them, which is unfortunate. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong, defeat your enemies in battle. It's the only way you'll become a good lawyer. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Hooray! I love dinner. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butz. I drink a toast every night to innocent Butz. And guilty ones, too. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Now that I'm a hotshot lawyer, every woman's like, hello. It's a good start. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. That's ominous. I like it. The end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was my full series on Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Get ready to vote for the next one. Brand new episode has been added. Never fucking mind. Wait, no, I didn't want to start it. Hang on. Yeah, I want to save. Yeah, I'd like to save. I did a save just in case, but I'm going to do another save. Okay, cool. Nice. Good. I did save. Don't immediately start the next... No, hang on. Wait. Stop. Stop. No, come on. I need to end the episode. Beep. Wait, I need to end the episode. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. No, I'm just teasing. Okay. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's meant to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. I use big toys now. Now. You know, I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Oh, God. Important evidence, let me guess? Papers? Papers. Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like, boigas. I could really go for a good boiga. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Oh my god, my ears, holy shit. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Now, can I stop now, please? Hang on, wait, I don't want this, but I didn't want to immediately go into the next episode. I wanted to stop. September 5th, 8:57 p.m., Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar.
Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background in papers. Gathering information is my business, you see, especially in papers.
I should have been more careful.
Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry about my papers, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your papers. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
Oh, shit. Did they just kill our boss? What? Oh. You dick. Red, white, blue. That's America. Shit. I liked our boss. She was cool. Unfortunately, we have to stop here. But that actually sets us up great for next time, and I'm quite excited to get back into it next time, because holy shit, I wasn't expecting our boss to be murdered. Jeez, wow, okay. Hang on, how do I quit? J, title screen, okay. Damn, wow, not how I expected that to go, but the first episode was very fun. I enjoyed that a lot, and I'm looking forward to getting to some crime scene investigation, because I know that's a thing, and that'll be fun, but also getting to do like the courtroom stuff where the game sort of lets go of my hand a little bit and lets me figure it out for myself. Although, to be fair, it does kind of let you do that in the first trial, but I imagine if you miss shit, the game goes, right, maybe you want to look, examine this thing again, maybe have a look, see what you can find. But yeah, it makes you feel smart, which I appreciate. Characters are fun. I've enjoyed it very much. I've blown my throat out something fierce, though. These are going to be tricky for me to do regularly, but it's fun enough that I'm happy to do it. But that has been Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Episode 1. We've got many more to go through. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. It feels like an episode, weirdly enough, a chapter an episode, seems like a good balance. Special thanks to our members and patrons: Cryolytic, Lady Luna, Zanael, Cuds, Kana Samaria, Poe, Porkchop Lebrecht, Scrubby Doo, Lifesteal, Mega Mr. Z-Man, Unclever Name, Lumen, Crystalite, Summercat, Flanny, Painter Dragoon, Lala Haxai, Lip Potatoes, Proxy, Caminera, Moa, Heartland, Harak J, Dressos, LOL, Final Legend, Etherbim, Linky, Xeon Cedar, Bimbo, Majoko, Maimun, Alkia, Honey Lawless, Sweet Baby Red, Jess Kitty Blue, Sony Empire, Dreamer, Ghost Up, Lullaby, K-Bob, Magic Owl, Frostbite, Monsoon, SP1068, Named, and Kenny T800 for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you all so much for watching. My law career is off to a flying start, I must say. My first case, and not only did I prove my client innocent, but also put someone else in jail. That's pretty funny. I like that. But yeah, jokes aside, very fun, actually. Enjoying this so far. Looking forward to continuing. Hope you are too. If you don't like my voices, I'm very sorry. I like doing voices for these, but I can't always say I necessarily do the best ones, you know? Like, I just sort of go with what I feel like. I don't really look at a character and think about it, I just wing it. So, it is what it is. I'm sure you guys might be used to these characters sounding quite different, and if so, I do apologize. But I probably won't change them, because fuck you. And thank you so much for watching. Whatever happens next time, and our boss has been murdered, the fuck's up with that? Bit of a downer. But whatever happens next time, I hope I see you there. Doodles, goodbye.